some more Plague Inc. I had a pretty good fun time the other day with bacteria, so I decided, yeah, why not? Let's just go down the list here. Next we got virus, a rapidly mutating pathogen which is extremely hard to control. Fun fact, did you know that viruses aren't living things? They're technically not alive because they don't have DNA in them. Yeah. Again, I have everything. Okay. Let's see. Metabolic jump. I remember this was pretty good for virus because you have to play more aggressively with them. There's a very real chance I'll lose this one just because I don't get to the islands, but we'll see what happens. Well, whoops. No insert. There we go. Let's see. Increased chance of mutation. Can mutate. Ooh. Ooh. We're getting a bit more on that one. Can mutate transmissions or can mutate abilities? Let's go with transmissions. That sounds pretty cool. Native biome, increased infectivity in starting area. That sounds good. Man, I got the hiccups bad. Anywho, let's see. Arid, humid. Whoops. Rural, urban. I guess when in doubt, just stick with extreme file. And then let's see. Transstasis, pathostasis, symptostasis, translesion, or ionized helix. I mean, I guess this is technically designed for virus. Cost to devolve doesn't increase, and it does cost to devolve a virus. But that's not really something I'm going to be doing too frequently. At least, hopefully, I won't be doing too frequently. I would choose one of these instead, but that would make it double easier to cure. And being double easier to cure isn't really, well, definitely isn't ideal. Oh boy, this is going to be a bit tough a decision. Because I do want the ability to mutate things other than symptoms. That will help out a lot. But I also want to decrease costs. Why not? We'll just do that just so it's not easier to cure. Why not? Normal mode again. PAX 12. Pimbly Madness? Piercing Misery? Who makes up these names? Okay, let me think. What's a good viral name? What's a good viral name? What was the name of that disease from that indie game? That horror indie game? I know it's kind of vague, but that's because I'm just myself personally trying to remember. I can't remember. It was a dystopian future indie game with a disease in it, or at least it seemed like a disease, but it turned out the disease was just a lie for the government to take more control and power away from people. And it turned out in reality there was no virus. You know what? I guess that'd be in poor taste here. So let's just think of another one. Man, what are some real life viruses I could think of? Aside from the more recent ones that if you even so much as say the name of, YouTube sends a hit squad after you. Aside from that, you know what? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't really care at the moment. So, hell eruption. No, that's a bit too much. Necrosis. Why not? I know that's more of a condition than a disease, but whatever. I guess we started in China the other day, so why don't we start somewhere a bit more specialized? How about India? Ooh, yeah, stepping it up. Necrosis begins in India. Nice. Okay, let's see. What do we got? DNA becomes more unstable, increasing random mutations. Sounds good. Randomly mutates rapidly and can be hard to control. Costs DNA to devolve. Alright. There's something on my screen. I gotta... What is that? Okay, I got that wiped off. Oh, my bad. Forgot to speed it up. Okay, if I remember right, it's best to start with animals because they, increase mutation chance. Then it's a rural environment. Makes sense. Or livestock give you a rural boost, I mean. Dun, dun. Riots in Mexico City caused by parking fine. Parking fine or parking fine? Alright, let's see. Wildlife susceptible. Oh yeah, wait, they can mutate this. I should focus more on this, right? Yeah. Increases mutation chance. Okay. Anemia. That's like the one and only Yeah, we'll stick with it for now. If I remember, anemia is like the only symptom that you can have without them realizing, oh wait, there's some spreading around here. Drug resistance, antivirals, you know how it is. Cure for cancer could bankrupt pension fund 1 or 2. You know, speaking of who, and you know what? Nah, I shouldn't mention that. Nausea. Okay, no, we don't need that. Yeah, devolve that. Is this a Mandela effect? Because like, I swore, like, when you're a little over screen here, if you devolve something, your disease will like shrivel up and get smaller for a second. When you mutate something, it will like woof, puff out. Is that a Mandela effect? Is that something they used to have? Am I just making it up? I don't know. Alright. Nice. Livestock 2. What does that do for me? Wildlife susceptible to infection, increases infectivity, especially in rural regions, and mutation chance. Nice. More infections than tuberculosis. Spreads to China. Spreads to Southeast Asia. Spreads to Pakistan. Okay, let's zoom out a bit since we're starting to get everywhere. Let's increase instability again. Why not? DNA occasionally fractures, increasing random mutations. Rodent 1, nice. What's Rodent 1? Common flea susceptible to infection, increases infectivity, especially in the urban regions, and mutation chance. Nice. Let's just max that out, why not? DNA becomes highly erratic and fragmented. Increases random mutations. I'm sorry, my voice has a tendency to just slowly wither down and just get lazy. You know, like, I'm sorry about that, that's just the way my voice works. Whoa, insomnia? Wait, we don't want that. No, I don't want that! Okay, no long-term effects, that's good. Let's increase heat resistance and cold resistance, why not? Kinda need it. Insomnia, again? No. It's a good thing I chose that thing to make it so devolving doesn't cost anything. Again, I'm not really sure if devolve is even a word. I didn't bother looking it up the other day. Ah well. Cysts! Painful lumps containing pockets of pathogen. Right. Gross. Okay. Ah yes, greatest country in the world, Kazakhstan. Manama Borat. If you get that reference, you deserve a gold medal. Okay. UK votes for Brexit. Buddy, that was... Ugh, buddy, that was a while ago. That was a while ago. Ah, well. Guess that'll help. Do I have that? Yeah, I do. Insomnia. The game really wants me to have insomnia for some reason. Well, joke's on you, Plague Inc. I already have insomnia. It's bad. It's real bad. I'm not talking about the in-game symptom, I'm talking about real life. I haven't gotten a good night rest in months. At minimum months. Probably longer, I don't know, I've kinda lost track. Bird transmission, very good. I like how it's all mutating things that increase the mutation chance. Granted, I guess that is a higher chance since it's literally everything except for these two. Oh well, get an insect in there. Help out in hot climates, you know. Which is technically the majority of the world. Technically. Coughing? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, I think... Well, that was a jump scare noise. Anyway. Once Greenland gets caught there, we'll let it go. There we go. Yeah. Again, insomnia. Pick something else. It's like the 4th or 5th time you've chosen insomnia. I get it. You're mocking me. I have insomnia in real life. Congratulations. Bird 2. Nice. Yeah, this thing mutates so fast I barely even need to spend any points. Will you stop going for insomnia? Go for something else. Okay. Iceland, that's good. Air transmission, that's good. good. Hemophilia! Alright. You know what? We'll just look right. You minor disease rating. Okay. Just okay. You know the biggest problem with trying to get to Greenland? The biggest problem is just... Hello. Sis, okay. The biggest problem with it is that they only have a bow. Just gonna have to evolve all this stuff. It's the only way. Necrosis placed on watch list. Alright. Coughing. Age of believing the Emperor. You got it. Needs to evolve. Oh, right, my bad. Yeah, it's a bit much for now. Yeah. 2. Okay, can someone please go to Greenland? Fight the cure. I'm trying, pal. I'm trying. I don't think. Oh, okay, finally, good. There we go. Oh wait, yeah, look, they do expand a bit. People are dying in Iceland faster. Yeah, they're all infected. That's why. Can't really infect more if there's no one to infect, you know. Hey, look, necrosis. See, that's what I'm talking about. Large swaths of infected tissue lose blood supply and become fatal sources of gangrene. The gangrene gang! Decomposed bodies remain a vector of transmission. Again, if you get that reference, you are an OG. Any sound effects? Okay. Yeah, I heard the riot sound. The girl in there was like, "Get out of here!" That's a stock sound effect. Profuse bleeding symptom combo. Hemophilia and skin lesions are causing the infected to have blood pouring out their skin, making it far more deadly. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot symptom combos, that was the thing. Okay, we got everybody. Systemic infection, there we go. Probably mispronounced that one too. Middle East and Anarchy, what else is new? I'm gonna get cancelled for just light and minor jokes in this niche indie game that only like 10 people are gonna look at. I'm gonna get cancelled so hard. Alright. Pulmonary fibrosis. Sounds familiar, but I'm not familiar with it. Alright, once again, we did pretty good. Pretty good. The last few humans lie dying in holes with no chance of survival. Sounds about right. And there we go, victory. 3 out of 5 again. More or less at the same time, I think. 600 something. Okay, well, that was pretty interesting. I feel like I could have been more aggressive, but oh well, still pretty fun. Still pretty fun. Time is it? You know, I think I got time for another one. I think I'll just do another one and make that the video for the next day. So look for that, I guess.